This is the Gatekeepers Podcast with Billy Grove and Corey Gentry. Billy and Corey are innovative leaders in the industry and love teaching others how to build quality fence. So sit down, grab a cold beverage, and get ready to talk about fence. Today's show is sponsored by Mr. Fence Academy. If you're looking to hit the next level in your fence company, check out Mr. Fence Academy. Real fencers, real job sites, real training equals real results. And now, live from the Mr. Fence Academy studios, here's your host, Billy Grove, and co-host Corey Gentry.
What is going on, everybody?
I want to shout like a 12-year-old little girl right now.
What is going on, everybody?
I love that new intro.
You love it.
Much.
You love it. Me too. And I haven't had time to make the cool little video or anything behind it. I just got it last night.
I love it. I freaking love that. That is too damn cool, man.
Yeah, buddy. I was gonna surprise you with it live like tonight, but yesterday, we're not gonna go into that. Was a rough, stressful day for my like personal life. And on the way home, dude, I got that and I was like, I already knew it was coming, but I like listened to it. I had this huge smile on my face, and you know what? I need to spread some good vibes. I like texted, I texted right to you. I was like, check your text messages. Call me back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. I was like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, I think I was actually in the bathroom.
You were. You were.
He's like, hey, check your text. Call me back in 5. Literally, the intro took 45 seconds, and I was under a minute. I was like, dude, that was freaking awesome. You absolutely. That made my night. That was such a smooth new intro, man. I felt included, and like, not that there's anything wrong with the old one. Like, I totally never once ever felt any kind of way with that. That was such a cool surprise, man. I love that so much. Thank you.
You are very welcome, and thank you, Mr. Producer, for always providing me with great voiceovers, man. I already thanked you in the email, but man, brother, you knocked it out of the park. I mean, like, I know we only changed a little bit. I only added like a little bit here and there, but even with that, man, like the first time I heard it yesterday, I was like, oh, it's like the first time hearing this again.
Yeah, that was because I almost forgot about it for a split second. Then I heard the different pitch and tone. I was like, oh snap, it was so much fun. So absolutely want to thank our sponsors, Mr. Fence Academy. We'll get into some of them with Mr. Fence Academy news here in just a minute. Real quick, we do want to give a shout out to National Metal Industries. They are a fence supply store in Oceanside, New York. They sent us some pretty cool swag.
I'll let you do it this time. You can.
What? Oh, they sent us some pretty cool swag. They sent us they sent us some shirts. They sent us some fence pliers. They sent us a really neat. I meant to bring that magazine, the catalog in.
Yeah, man, that was cool. Thank you, Mr. Mike. That was awesome, man.
Catalog was super neat. At barcode scanners. It's another room, but at barcode scanners, you can go on there and scan it. I just want to go get it so I can show it. But
go get it, because you gotta like show the back of the shirt too, because I did it last week. So
I'll stand up and model. I got you.
Yeah. So go ahead and show the back of the shirt, man. I loved it. Like whenever I got it. There we go. There we go. It says pick it right at National. Yep. Pick it right at National. I love it, man. I love the colors too. But yeah, guys, so we just got back from Evansville. Let's see, we got back Saturday, and we got back at like 6 or 7. Last week was busy, crazy busy work-wise. Had to complete a bunch of stuff, and we didn't actually get anything completed because we have a driver broke. But we got that problem solved. We got the bull. I used it for the first time yesterday, man. Guys, that thing is an absolute beast, brother. I am telling you right now, it is a night and day difference from the big boy pounders to the gas pounders. And I'm not trying to put any shade on gas pounders whatsoever. I'm just saying it is what it is.
That's so funny hearing you talk outside of the microphone.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm back. So, this is a little catalog. He says a whole box of goodies, but I was really impressed with this catalog. Very simple, not too crazy. It's actually in a mail out format on the backhand side, which makes it really cool. And each one of their pages has a barcode scanner on there, and a QR code scanner, and it's really neat. So let's say I wanted to turn my camera on here and go to the PVC fence and rail. Boom, unlock the phone, and boom, it takes you right to their website of that specific product.
Cat got your tongue.
Yeah, it did, man. I'm sorry, I'm excited. This is really cool. And it just goes through everything on that website, or on their website, including the hinges, latches, photos. Really, really neat stuff. So National Metal Industries, again, they're in Oceanside, New York, fence supply house up there. Check them out. Absolutely cool stuff. I love
Absolutely,
that.
man.
I may steal some ideas from that. That's cool.
Thanks for the pliers. I can't wait to use them. Really can't wait to use them next time with your chain link.
Dude, they were smooth. They went
pretty excited.
They went straight to the truck.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like I put them in my little hidey hole of my little tools that like nobody else can get to. I was like, I'm not letting anybody use these.
I put it right in a special spot in the RAM boxes in the truck. But so shout out to them. Who do we got on here so far? Getting some comments already hitting.
Hey, y'all, getting that money shot in from Susan K. Worley.
Love you, boom.
There we go. Corey.
Hey, yo,
we got JC Gurry signs and decals in the house. Hey guys, what is going on? I'm still meaning on getting a hold of you guys because we are almost out of fence signs. We got about a month left.
It's about that time. I saw the stack getting low the other day.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna probably do that next week after we get done playing catch up after we were gone.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
So jump into that. Oh, we don't have any guest speakers today, so we can actually kind of take our time with it.
Bro,
we
can
go rush it.
So here we go. We got Chris Hearn. He says, "What's up, fellas? What is going on, Mr. Chris? Thank you for watching pretty much every week.
You are always here, man. It's always great seeing your comments, man. Absolutely love the interaction. Thank you so much."
Michaela Patterson. Hey guys.
What
hey,
up, boom?
How are you? I did not get a chance to watch y'all's podcast today because it was a long day.
It was a very long day.
I spent every minute at home hanging out with the wife for the 25 minutes I could before I had to get in the shower, get ready, and leave.
I haven't been home yet.
So,
I haven't been home yet. We had I had to go finish making a landfill run, do that this morning, get that everything handled throughout the day. I had to go drive to Navarre and back today, which is really cool. I had to go pick up a deposit check. And actually the contractor that we're going to do this job for, man, actually gave me a pretty pimping hat. It's pretty cool.
It is nice. It is nice, man. It's a nice leather patch, and I love those hats too. I love those leather patch hats.
You can have that one because I'm not a fan of snapbacks. So.
Oh, I love it.
So
all right, Mike Levy, thank you guys. Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much for sending us, and we look forward to working with you more. Can't wait.
Yeah, this is too darn cool, man. I like
Chris Hearn says, just got done with the King Plus job. Did you? How'd it go, man? We just got done with one too. We did one on Friday that looked absolutely beautiful.
We'll get into that one. We'll get into that story.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow, we're here, man. We're popping with comments tonight. I'm loving the interaction.
All right, so JC, I have 6 weeks. Okay, so yeah, we need to make that call tomorrow then.
Let's
have
we'll get Wednesday and Thursdays booked out crazy. We'll handle it by Friday. We'll get on it by Friday.
We'll handle it by Friday then.
Absolutely. We're still playing catch up from being gone last week. So
yeah,
with us. We were our US Hammer exploded last week. And we got a new engine. It's here, it came in today. But nonetheless, we just finally kind of got tired of the brakes, and we actually ended up buying a new bull and just finished this first job. So we're in the middle of playing catch up from being down for pretty much 2 weeks of no installs. So ouch.
Yeah, ouch. Ouch. Ouch on the pocketbook for real. For real.
Bro, that bank dropped quick.
Oh, god damn it did, boy.
Plus you throwing a 4-day road trip into it. Woo. But speaking of the road trip, man, that was an overall good time. To drive up, even with our middle-aged bladders, we made it and really good. The trip up wasn't bad at all.
Bro, I had to just watch my fluid intake. I really did, because I had that 44-ounce Coke, and it was a good thing that they were out of Coke and I had to get Beaver Cola from fucking Buc-ee's. Excuse my French right there, but I was like, yeah, but I was like, oh, dude, it's Buc-ee's. They got great cola. They make it themselves. Man, I didn't taste it till we got back in the truck.
Cane sugar, I think.
It was bad. It was bad. I did not like it whatsoever. It sat there the whole ride, and I actually threw it away after we got back.
So anybody who doesn't know, Billy Grove, myself, and our newest team member, Mr. Destin, the three of us went up, and Billy and I were fortunate enough to be able to help Sean King, Mr. Fence, lead the. We actually got to help him instruct and lead a training
Event.
Thank you, man.
It's okay, man.
And it was so much fun. So much fun. We drove up Wednesday. The drive was really great. We went and hung out with Sean for a little bit that night. Then went and got dinner, called it early. And man, after that Monday, we were ready to rock and roll. The first job we did was a vinyl tear out and rebuild.
And hey, man, we rocked that out, and that was for a good cause. And I mean,
sure
we can't really.
I'm sure we are. We're not giving locations.
We're not giving locations, but it's for a like women's shelter.
Absolutely.
So it was a great thing, and they got a free fence out of it, and their old fence was falling apart.
It was absolutely janky. The and Mr. Fence donated that one, and I was really happy that we were able to donate our time. We were able to go up there and help instruct and teach, and we knocked that one out the park. I was so proud of you and I. I mean, granted, we had just done like a 500-foot final the week before, no dig, but still.
But there was a twist because those king nuts on top was
that was different.
That was a learning curve. That was a learning curve. We did not use those, and I gotta say, I really like those. I liked
how we did it on that one. So when we did that install with Sean, we did a schedule 40 pipe, 8 foot, 4 down, 4 up, and most of them were 4 down, 4 up. And we did a standard circle donut below grade, but up top where surface contact, and this is the same way they did it for the post that survived that tornado, was the king nuts were on top. Such a weird name. And the king nuts were on top. And
you remember that conversation?
Yes, I remember that.
Oh boy, it was like, I am not calling them that. They're called square donuts.
Oh god. Call them bear claws.
Bear claws.
Bear claws are kind of weird. But yeah, so the king nuts were on top, and that was pretty interesting. We had never installed those before, so we were learning while installing or learning while teaching, and it
was actually very simple to follow. And I feel like it went a lot better because we didn't have those, obviously, with all of the right tools with the Easy Plumb.
Yeah,
I mean, some of them posts were a little out of whack.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. We had over 20 different people there who were all getting their hands in on the machine. So none of those posts were very few of those were perfect.
I think the 2 that I drove solo were perfect. The one that what was the name? Adrian? What's Sean's nephew's name?
Oh shit, I can't remember.
Oh no.
That's fine. Keep talking.
But the one that Sean's nephew drove was perfect. And then I know you drove one.
I drove a few.
You drove a few, but the rest was all people that had absolutely no experience. And
never touching a driver was the first time on a driver. And it was really neat. I'll tell you one thing. We always talk about the little golden nugget stuff you take away from these training events. I loved how we demoed that vinyl fence and how a few of the posts fell exactly on the existing one. Not all of them, but a few of them did. And I liked how Sean simply, we drove it down because those posts were only 16 inches in the ground. Those things were not in the ground much at all.
Yeah, and there was not much concrete in them either because I watched them even drive a Rhino through it.
Yeah, absolutely. And but drove the post down through the middle of the existing post that we cut off at grade, and it was simple. He drove it down. And he added a third donut to it to grab the inside walls of the one he cut off. And I'm like, that's
fills the void.
That's so simple because the outsides of that are surrounded by concrete, and there's a third donut on the bottom. It's already gone 4 feet, another 3 feet past that in the ground. Like
then
that's all it needs.
Plus, the outside of that old post is technically virgin soil at this point. It hasn't been touched and since they put that fence in.
Exactly. That was a pretty neat. That was one of those cool things I took away from that.
Yeah, man, it was great, dude. I took a lot away, bro. And one of the coolest things was we get there, we get checked into the hotel. Sean's like, hey man, whenever y'all get checked in, y'all come by the house. I was like, all right, cool. So we show up and he starts telling us about this guy. And it's like, yeah, man, this guy came to the retreat. He's never built a fence in his life, but he has a deck company in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania that does $1.5 million a month.
A month. Deck.
In decks. And he wanted to get into fences, stumbled across Sean King, goes to the retreat. And guys, pay special attention to this very next part. All right. Not only did this man full on board, he jumped in head first to a kiddie pool.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I mean,
the high rise, man.
I am talking about dude bought a CNC machine, a bull. He's buying a super fencer. He's already getting truckloads of stuff. Sold his helicopter business to start the fence company.
Yeah, and he's already got a forklift he's already got a warehouse. He got a forklift. He went in there, bought a bull, bought all the gizmos and gadgets, and him and his wife and their helper. They were all three hands-on both days, just throwing down.
Yeah, man. And whenever he told us at his house, he was like, oh, yeah, they're going to be here tomorrow. I was like, no shit. I was like, the minute I see this man, I have to introduce him or like I have to tell him who I am.
Cool, man.
And I was like, you are coming on the podcast because I want to hear about this. Like,
yeah.
That's not something that just everybody does. They're just like, oh, yeah, let's just go.
Helicopter business. Just decks.
Let's just go dump a couple $100,000 into a fence business. It's like,
man, I'll tell you what, it's pretty they were cool though, man. They're
very cool, very super cool people, very hands-on. You can tell that their foreman, the first day he was kind of looking a little bit lost.
Well, there's also
a language barrier, but the second day on that wood job,
he was throwing down.
He was throwing down, brother. I mean, I had him running pickets almost perfect after he was about 2 sections in. I was extremely excited about that, and it was a great day. And we got to teach him how to drive, and dude, we got to play with that ProTech driver.
I seen y'all over there messing with that. I was actually showing a guy the battery powered driver on the other side of the yard, and I look over and all I see is everybody unwinding like the 1-inch hose off the truck. I was like, what are they doing? The next thing I know, it's just them manhandling this. I was like, oh, I wanted to be over there, but I was over there teaching.
No, bro, I was
cool.
No, bro, I was talking about the machine. My fault. Bro, the tracked machine, yeah. The ProTech FP150. And bro, I had somebody comment on our live video. They make that shit for a Bobcat attachment.
I seen one on the TikTok.
It's way too expensive though. I already looked at it. I was like, nope.
For the MT100.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the small Bobcat.
Yeah. 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 Trust me, I looked it up.
I seen it too.
But y'all, this thing, I'm not kidding you. I watched it happen. Well, I didn't watch it happen. Destin watched it happen. He's in there changing our transmission right now. But
he's such an awesome guy.
So we always pull corner post and gate post, right? Just in case they have to go there. Well, this corner post up next to the house broke off a grade. So Luke Gibson had sent Sean this ProTech FP150 to try out and to rent if he liked it. So Sean grabs Destin and he was like, you want to see if this thing can drive a 2 3/8 post through this old broken wood post and the concrete slug? And they were like, let's do it.
He's like, well, I don't not want to see this.
Bro.
It drove it through the 4x4.
Through the whole 4x4. They put it in the middle of it. And they drove it through the 4x4, through the concrete slug.
Down. They said they felt it go good boom right to the concrete.
Yeah, dude, that thing was impressive, but very slow.
Yeah, that machine looked really awesome.
It pounds the hell out of some damn pipe, but dude, for it to get set up, it's like, bro, I could have done 2 with the bull at that time.
You probably could have done 3 by the time the setup. But the thing was, it's just a learning curve, and nobody out there had ever ran that machine. Hell, we damn near flipped it trying to get it on the trailer because the thing was so squirrely.
That thing was sketch.
You tell I was the one on it. Bro, Pucker Factor 1000 trying to load that thing on the
I
trailer.
didn't like its forward and backward controls. It was like a
one-handled operation, and you had to pull and twist, like pull and twisted the one handle to get it to move, and it was absolutely just gnarly, but it pounded the hell of a post.
Yeah. Hey babe, love you.
Hey man,
love you.
Let's see, catch up on some comments. Got quite a few of them here.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be next Tuesday, 7:15 p.m. I'm gonna have Pavel and his wife on. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be an awesome time. Impressive. Oh, we got Steven Spence. What's going on, guys? What is going on, buddy?
Steven was there throwing down. We had such a good time hanging out with him and his entire crew.
Let's give him a shout out too. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Him and his whole he brought, how many guys did there? 5 or 6 guys that he had up there.
4.
Was it 4? I thought somebody else joined in.
Yeah, maybe it was 5.
It was 5. Anyway, but man, absolutely great time. He had a whole team in there, just learning the different systems and learning different ways to be proficient. And some of them had experience, some of them didn't have any experience. But there was all the first times doing King Plus and the vinyl driven, and that they really took a lot away from it. They were hands on. And it was my goal to outwork them. It was my goal to outwork everybody with my leg. I was like, this is what I'm doing.
5.
I was 5, yeah. And he made 6, yeah. That machine's badass.
It's badass. Yeah, man, it's badass. That's gonna be a long learning curve, Chris.
Yeah, that's
not like a 1 week learning curve, bro.
I really don't see it residentially.
I don't see it residential either. I was super excited about it until
really hopeful.
I was really hopeful. But like my biggest thing is on the big ones, the control board stays level at all times. With that one, it moved with the head tilt. So if the head was tilted back, if you were on a hill, you had to like stand up and like get the controls. It's a beast of a pounder. I'll say that. I don't see it being used in a residential world.
Not unless
every single day.
Not unless you just have like a lot of the yards that are 1 acre backyards.
Yeah.
And like those,
if it's flat ground, I could see a one-man operation after getting used to it fly through that thing. But
for normal,
it's gonna
be for 250 your average backyard fences, 200 to 300 foot. It's not. I don't think it's there. But absolutely, like some of the bigger jobs for sure. I think it's solid. What is that one? Mr. Chris Steele, you're gonna see one.
Oh yeah, you buying one?
My dog.
You buying one? You would buy that over like an MT100?
I love our MT100.
Bro, that thing is 64K. Come on, Chris.
I love
you ain't gonna buy one of them things. Buy a bull.
Yeah, dude.
Buy a bull, bro.
So I haven't got to. So I've used the bull at the training events, but I haven't got to use.
Is this why we're divided and conquering tomorrow?
Maybe. Maybe.
Brother.
Maybe.
We've been hanging and banging, brother. Fucking knew it. I love it. I love it.
Well, we got 6 panels left to pick it out there, and a little bit of the fronts left. There's no reason for 3 of y'all to go out there. Whenever him and them 2 can go there, you and I can go.
No. I fully understand, but in the back of my mind, I knew what you were doing. I was like, he wants to play with a driver.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
We just spent $8,000 on that damn thing. I absolutely want to play.
Brother, that thing is a freaking game changer, dude.
Well, the backyard we're going to is down the south side. Lots of big old school. It's an old school. It's
Oh, so we're actually gonna put it to a test.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, I hate working on the south side.
It's absolute. Well, I'm
gonna say that while I turn my head over this way.
Like over by Corey Station outside.
Yeah, I know where the south side's at.
Like post office.
I know where at.
The truck will be locked at all times.
Yeah, that's why I hate working over there. You said the south side. I was like, God damn.
You're funny. Okay. Crystal, absolutely. Get it, Chris. Hey,
Bro,
man, get it, big dog.
hey man, more props to you, dog. If you gonna buy that, you gonna let me play with it though?
Yep.
Come on, man. Like, you gonna let me play with it? Oh, and I've been meaning to like text you. Let's get this training set up. Let's do it.
Yeah, that was too much fun. We had too much fun up there. And to top it all off, at the end of the last day, Sean set us up at a restaurant up there. We got VIP experience, and he really took care of us. It was the whole trip was absolutely a great time. And the cherry on top of the trip, you guys will love this. If you're on my Facebook, you will have seen the photos. The coolest thing happened on the way back. And if you are a believer in being in the right place at the right time, the right moment, and that all things happen for a reason, you got to listen to this. So we are leaving Saturday. We weren't in a big rush to leave. We got up 7:30, got coffee, got everything going, packed up. We were on the road by 8. Okay, we weren't in a big rush. That's a 10-hour drive, regardless how you look at it. So we're leaving Indiana. Didn't even realize we were in Kentucky already. The only reason we knew we were in Kentucky was because of the beer coolers. And
you are not lying.
Indiana
I forgot about that.
Cold beer.
I was like half asleep when we were gone in the gas station. I was like, we're not in Indiana no more, bro. They got cold beer in here.
Yeah. So anyway, we pay for all of our stuff. We go outside, we pump gas, and I had overpaid, so I had to go in there to get my money back. And Destin was coming out. I was like, hey, don't go back in there. They just rescued a dog. And I was like, well, I'm definitely going back in there now, 100%. So I go in to get my change, and I'll be damned if there isn't this old lab puppy that's in there. Kidding me. We thought originally it was 6 to 8 weeks old. And so we're going there talking, and they're going to call the pound on this dog. And they had said straight up that the mom, it's a stray. The mom had been hanging out there for weeks. And the mom dog had been missing for 3 or 4 days. And the puppy was out by the highway, and they brought it in, and they're going to call the pound on the dog. I was like, no, you're not. We're going to take that dog to Florida if it's a stray. And they're like, yeah, it's been here for days. I'm like, well, then it's coming to Florida. And so we ended up adopting a dog, and his name is Pickett. He is a gorgeous little yellow lab puppy. We took him to the vet today. I forgot to tell you this. We took him to the vet this morning. He has a clean bill of health, no worms, no nothing. Doctor puts him at 9 weeks old because one of his adult teeth are coming in. And
I told you that.
Yeah, he's about 9
Bro,
weeks.
He still got puppy breath.
Yep. And he's good to go, man. And he has been attached to my hip ever since we came back. I almost brought him tonight, but I was running late, and I knew didn't have the time. But I'm gonna bring him on board next week. He's officially the mascot of Gentry Farmhouse. His name is Pickett. And he's a beautiful little puppy.
We were going between Thumper, Bull, Pickett. What else?
It was Thumper, Bull, Pickett came last. It was Thumper, Bull, and God damn. It was a girl name. It was a girl. You good?
Yeah. Sorry, both of them are like just mine.
But yeah.
Oh.
It's his picture I got last night of him. I gave him his first bath.
Oh, he didn't come. Corey had baseball practice tonight, so he was busy.
Yeah, I was, and when baseball practice ran late, I was in.
Oh, Pounder was the other one too.
Pounder was the other name. That was that Pounder. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. So so we have an awesome. We have a new mascot.
Yeah.
Love him to death.
What is going on, Mr. Shane? I need to schedule you for part 2 actual interview now that everything's fixed. So I'll be in touch probably tomorrow.
Absolutely, we can get him week after next.
Yeah,
we can do week after next. Love Pounder. Pounder was cool, man. But Pickett just went it just rolled so smooth off the tongue, and he's like a yellow tan color. He looks like a Pickett. He's like the same shade. It fits. It absolutely fits. And look
Amanda says that was me.
And look at Mike. Look at it. Puppy Pickett.
Yeah, there we go. Puppy Pickett panels.
So, oh man, so the trip was really great. But past that, man, how's life been back home past 3 days? We were gone for 4+.
It was good, bro. Like we got back Saturday, and I kind of didn't know what to do with myself. I was a little stimulation overload, all of that
Yeah,
stuff. Kind of like I just kind of.
Were you sore from the builds? I clocked 6.2 miles.
Well, we don't have hills like that in Florida, dog. I did 17,000 something odd steps, 6.82 miles, and I climbed like 91 flights of stairs.
Oh, I didn't check my flights, but yeah, I logged 6.2 miles the second day.
Yeah,
on my leg, and I was pretty impressed how well I held up.
Yeah, dude, we ain't got hills like that in Florida, man. So my shins and my ankles were, ooh, dude, they were on fire.
How was your hip? Dude, my hip was hurting the day after too. That's funny how you said yours was hurting so bad.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, my hip was killing me, man. My right hip was, whew.
Dude, we threw down those 2 days.
We did, man. I'm glad I was sore on the way home, and it didn't happen on like day 2. Like, I'm glad it was on just Saturday. I was, sore. Like,
could any of that been tequila?
No.
No, okay.
No, hell no, bro, because I was already sore with it way before that.
That was such a fun. That was so much fun. So after the event Friday, it was all said and done. We had to say our goodbyes. Like I said, we got, what was the name of that place again? It was
Lawman Tactical.
Lawman Tactical, and they had a cafe right next door. And they tell us, oh yeah, we're gonna put you guys in the back. It's like, all right, cool. You don't really think much of that. And we get there, we're like, hey, we're supposed to ask for this guy. And we asked, oh, he's behind that black door.
That's a big black door.
It was, I mean, yeah, it was a very heavy, solid, like vault, like just heavy door. And we go in, and it's this dark room that's bigger than the restaurant. That's bigger than the sitting area of the restaurant. And it's all private seating. It's all lounge chairs and tables and high tops and couches. And there's this private bar with every top shelf liquor you could ask for. There was beer on tap that was ice cold that you paid with a card, and it just gave you by how many ounces you wanted. And I mean, it was friggin' awesome. In the back of it, they had an indoor golf simulator driving range that we got to play on all night long.
Which I realized I suck ass at golf.
Yeah, you're talking mad shit beforehand too.
Yeah, I was. I was just trying to hype myself up, and then I was like, damn.
Destin was killing it.
Destin's good at golf.
Yeah, he is. They had cigars. You had a whole cigar section that you could pick from. That a private outdoor bricked in area. Like, I mean, it was the coolest freaking area, man. Sean set us up, and we were in there. We were treated like kings.
And hey, Sean, once again, I know I thank you like 3 or 4 times. Thank you again for that. That was the cherry on top of the trip, man. It was great.
That was so much fun, man. That was absolutely a killer good time.
But so hey, man, I gotta ask you, because
I didn't do it.
No.
Okay.
You did not do it. You did not do it. You took a lot of charge in actually being not just hands-on, but being voiced on in the training thing. Tell me how you feel about that afterwards, after getting back. How did that?
I can tell you, it was a lot of just word vomit at the moment. Like, it came in, like, I knew I had to grab attention, but it was just word vomit, and I immediately felt bad at first. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I overstepped my boundaries. Until I seen Sean come up, he heard me talk, and I saw him turn and walk away. I'm like, shit, okay, I'm doing good then. Like, that's what, because it was like really like the first hands-on where you and I were instructors from start to begin. Because Tuscaloosa trip was fun, but I mean, like, there was only like 5 of us there that day. It wasn't really.
And then it was mainly us.
It was mainly, we just built a fence with Sean. Sean came in clutch and helped us out with that one. And this was like a legitimate, there was 20 some odd people there, from all over. And it was one of those, I'm also proud of both of us, man. We were really on our game. And I don't know. I haven't really thought about how I felt about it. I was glad I didn't overstep boundaries with, or not trying to overspeak Sean. Cause that's not any of the ever intentions. It's just trying to be helpful where you can be. And where you see something that you've encountered firsthand, it's easy to voice that opinion. Like, hey, don't do this. Cause if you do this, you're F yourself up. You're don't do that. Hey, do this. And it was just,
yeah.
I mean, hell, man, we've been in the no dig now for over a year. Like, I mean, it's a lot of it's just so second nature at this point that
a lot of it's muscle memory.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the driver. For instance, with whenever y'all were on the other side with the big machine, when they were over there, and I had that kid with the battery powered driver. I had him set the post like 3/4 of an inch off the line at level. And he said, "Why are you doing that?" I was like, "Check it out." I said, "You're standing on a grade right now. When you pound that post, no matter how much you want it to stay still, is going to walk. And I bet you, based on what that said, we're going to set it this far off, you're going to drive it, and I guarantee you it's going to stand up straight. And I'll be damned if it walked down the hill just that much. And by the time it took its footing at about that 1 foot mark, it stood perfect." And he goes,
especially whenever you're driving through virgin, like nice manicured grass.
that grass is perfect to drive through.
Yeah, dude. Like on a steep grade change, it's just gonna want to slide that first couple inches, and like you have to break through those roots of the grass, and then you're good to go.
It wasn't on this hillside.
Yeah,
it was actually on the flat side over there. But what it was, the yard had a lip in it. And so I was like, this is just where you're watching. Whenever you're driving these posts, you're looking at everything and what's going to make your job easier or harder. And if we set this on a line, it's going to walk from there down. So, and whenever I showed him that, he goes, "Holy shit, you've been doing this a while." I'm like, "Well, yeah." And that was really cool. That was definitely one of the cool moments. I was like, "Oh, bet we got this." Like, that was a really cool moment.
Yeah. So I did a lot of setup and takedown, and like, not that I'm complaining because I loved every minute of it, but like a lot of it was like I like really familiarized myself with Sean's trailer. I like was able to like.
I'm glad you did,
dude.
Sean's like, "Go get this."
I'm like, where is it at? And then he tells you real quick, and you like get halfway there because it's a long walk to the trailer. Then you're like, "Did you tell me the second box or the third box?"
And then you just when you think you're like, "All right, I got this," you find a whole nother box of shit. I'm like, "Oh God!"
But no, man, I finally familiarized myself with the trailer, and you know, once we got everything set up, and you know, part of that is just me as a person because you know, like for instance, at like cookouts, like or like we host a cookout, I'm on the grill the whole time.
You're that guy, absolutely.
I'm that guy. Like I'm so like it was almost kind of second nature. But I was extremely happy to be able to get out of that role for a couple hours, and I was able to run those like pickets on that shit line because the back quarter of it was like the stickiest mud
ever. Man, you know that
ever, dude. It stuck to my pants. I had to wash my pants twice.
that was some nasty mud.
Dude, that is the stickiest mud ever, bro. I was gaining like 2 inches after a certain point because like I was like popping them on the ground and trying to rub them, and they wouldn't come off. And I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna
stay away from that area.
I know you did.
There's 20 other people there. I don't have to go to that 1 4-foot section of the yard. Fuck that. I have an excuse. I have a metal leg. If I slip and fall, it could be dangerous.
Yeah, right.
That's my excuse. I'm going with. I did a backflip on a trampoline yesterday. That was something else too. You know, I've been, you know, before I broke my leg, you know, one of my favorite pastimes with my kids is jumping on the trampoline. And I just, you know, there's no better just relief than just getting out and just beating the hell out of your kids and just having fun. And they love it. You know what I mean? Just good. You know, 4 boys, like it's nonstop roughhousing. And after I broke my leg and I got all that metal put in, I was like, man, that's something I'm never gonna get back. And I'll be danged. I'm trying to cuss.
Dang.
I'll be danged.
He'll be danged.
I'll be damned if day before yesterday I got on that trampoline and I was kind of bouncing around with them. I said, I bet you I could do it. And I busted a backflip and landed it. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I got this.
All right. Well, you got this. I got to get a beer. So you got this. Make them hang tight. We got, we're coming up on 40. We got about 15 minutes left.
Outstanding. Let's get some comments. Let's get some questions and answers. Does anybody have any questions about the training, about the Kings Plus, anything no dig as far as that, the new bull that we just got? I haven't got to play with that yet, but that's gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get get a few hours in the morning with that. Any questions, comments? What do we got while Billy's getting him a refill? He normally keeps his cooler in here. Damn slacker. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I'll tell you what, in the drive up and the drive back, it was really not that bad. I know it's 10 hours seems like a long time, but going to Indiana, I know I annoyed the hell out of Billy and Destin both with my car karaoke. I don't think either one of them was too impressed with it. But I mean, hell, what the hell is she was doing on a 10-hour road trip? I mean, if you can't jam out to Bohemian Rhapsody at blaring on the interstate with the windows down, like, can we even really be friends, Billy? Yeah. Yeah. Billy, why wouldn't you do carpool karaoke with me on the drive?
Carpool karaoke.
Why wouldn't you do karaoke with me on the drive?
Because you were listening to whatever they're called.
That was like 2 songs.
I'm just playing with you.
I was like 2 songs.
No. Why didn't I do carpool karaoke?
Yeah.
Because I was sleeping most of the time.
You did sleep a lot, yeah.
I did, but that was because there was a third person in the car, so I didn't feel guilty.
He slept a lot too. I looked back at one point on the ride back, and he's cocked back in the back seat, his mouth open, just boom, and the dog is in the exact same position, propped up against him, just laid out on his back, just mouth open, just snoring away. I'm like, what the hell? Everybody in this damn truck, even the dog, is passed out. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, normally I'm the person that feels bad for falling asleep, and I like force myself to stay awake the whole time. But I thought he was gonna stay awake a little longer, and I was just like, screw it.
Yeah, it's cool. I managed.
Billy went. I never said I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but over 20 hours of driving, you damn sure didn't.
Because I slept a lot. It was a very good experience, Robert. And you know what, guys? I highly recommend just go.
The prices have dropped from what they used to.
So I mean, even if they hadn't dropped, man, let's talk about this real quick.
Absolutely.
What did it cost for your wife to get her her nursing degree?
Oh shit, man. I think she's got like 40K a student loan.
40K. 40K. So
she works 50 hours a week overnights.
So even if the prices hadn't dropped, is $1,500 for your entire company too expensive?
Absolutely not.
To get them
with what you take away from that,
to get them trained?
Absolutely not. For them to get trained in it from the Godfather himself, it is so much fun. And it's not just, I have to learn this one way. We were learning stuff. There was other company. Oh, well, we do it like this. Well, show me your way. Let's check it out. And it was you can't begin to. You really just can't even put it into words, the experience and what the takeaways from it, the motivation that comes after it. The
motivation is real, guys.
What you want to change as soon as you get whenever the car ride back and everything you're talking about, what you're wanting to do. Okay, we're going to try to do this. We're going to change that. This is what we're slacking on. We need to fix this. It's everything that you take away from it after. It's, cool. You get to get your hands on and you get to kind of learn some stuff, but it's the experience as a whole that you take out. I mean, yeah, cool. You can go and build the same old fence all day, every day. But whenever you go and you get around 20 and 30 different people, who are all, learning together, I tell you, it just does something different, man. It's for people who want to be there. Like, what
my favorite thing is, and I've said this multiple times, is seeing that light bulb go off.
Oh,
it's seeing that.
Yeah,
man. It's getting that aha moment from from different people. And that is the best thing about it. Corey, next time call me.
I'll put her on the speaker. I'll throw on the speaker and make her do karaoke.
Oh yeah. She probably will.
But Kevin Orlando, what's up, brother man? How you doing, sir? Much appreciate you. We ordered the vinyl for we're gonna use that hinge on. So it's like 4 weeks out though. So once we use the Orlando Hinge Company Swan Hinge, we're definitely gonna take pictures of that and show it. They were thankful enough to send us one. So we're going to put it to use in a couple of weeks, probably about 4 to 6 weeks when everything comes in. Very custom fence. And once all that stuff comes, we're actually going to show it. We'll show pictures of it. We'll post pictures of it. And absolutely, and anytime there's anything out there that people want us to show, just like National Metal Industry, they send us the sweet swag and cool things. If you have anything you want us to show, send it. We'll absolutely take care of it in the first one. If you want it again, we can talk about that too.
Yeah. And not just that, guys. If you're looking for a 30-second commercial, 1 minute commercial, We got 2 spots for 30-second commercials and 1 spot for a like 1-minute commercial. So
That's a solid commercial.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
long-
solid commercial, and they would be played once a week, monthly subscription, and everything just going to go right back to you. We're going to give everybody shout outs. Everything's going to go on the up and up, man. We're going to give you shout outs multiple times. You're going to get a full-blown video produced commercial in the middle of it, and we're going to start doing this, bro. We're going to be the first like showing actual video commercials. We're going to take a break.
I'm pumped.
Oh, bro,
It's gonna be a good time.
Season two is going to be great, you guys. I'm really looking forward to season 2. I've got a lot up my sleeve, and it's
Man, I'm just happy to be here, brother.
got a lot of ideas, bro.
Kevin Orlando, love your energy. Thank you. It's a disorder.
Yeah, it is. It is. Might be a crack addict for fences,
Mm.
you know.
Oh, I skipped over this, and Mr. Craig Eubanks.
What is going on, Mr. Eubanks? I need to get you on the show as well, sir.
Absolutely, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love this. We have so many people that we know that we could have on here. Is going to help. You know, it's getting. That's why I love our podcast, and where we include everybody. You know, like, and I like this. This is so much fun. I feel like we're just kind of really getting in there with the help push the no dig and really kind of leaving our mark in the fence industry, which has kind of always been the goal to some stature.
Oh, dude, love it, man. It's freaking great. I can't wait till we get some like Craig Eubanks on. It's gonna be a great time.
Look at that right there,
Craig.
Go.
Craig, while we're talking, you need to get a bull. Get you a bull, brother.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Like, I mean, I'm excited for tomorrow to get to use a 30-gallon tank on the bull. For anybody who doesn't know, we continued to
we worked our ass off.
One of these days, we'll actually take some of the money we make, but we have busted our ass.
We worked our ass off. We didn't take a raise again, even though it was scheduled. And we bought a $10,000 machine, and we're going to make some money with it. We're going to make some real fucking money with it, because you know what?
Absolutely invested right back in ourselves.
Here's why. Because it's not going to break down every single fucking job. And excuse my F words, but I'm getting kind of tired of it. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I tell you what, we've lost so much money in downtime with
all of them.
Yeah.
It's not just one brand, bro. It's a gas-powered pounder.
The gas-powered pounders they're honest to God. They're not designed for everyday habitual, just, you know.
They're not.
Use.
They're not even, bro. I take meticulous care of these
these
freaking things before they leave the shop every morning. I check if every bolt is tight. I check the oil. I check everything. And they break constantly, man. And it's not worth it, dog. I almost had a mental breakdown in the fucking like United Rentals place after they
messed up our order.
Yeah. They they tell us, so after the US Hammer broke, we were like, okay, well, we're dead in the water. We have to rent it right now.
We've had after we've had to spend over $500 in a month for repair, not for repair costs, but in rental fees. That's not associated with downtime. That's not associated with repair cost, and all the headache and all the damn phone calls you had to call to customers. Hey, sorry, I know we're innovative and we have this really awesome product where we're driving posts deep in the ground, but hey, our machines are always broken. We can't come do it. Hey,
yeah,
no, I'm sick and tired of those freaking phone calls. That's why I'm so glad that we said, F it, screw it. Let's put the money into it. Let's buy the machine. Hell, you know what? While we're at, let's buy the 30-gallon machine, the 30-gallon tank. Let's make sure we don't have any issues, and let's take it to freaking Pound Town.
Yeah,
let's handle business. And so that's what we did. We've got the Bull 30-gallon tank. The only thing we're waiting on at this point is our extension handles to come in.
And those come from Australia once every 3 months. So, we're about a month out right now.
We're on the list. We're getting our extension handles, and you know what? I'm with you.
Steven Spence, you are lucky. I love you.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve.
I gave him away to Steven.
That was almost.
I did.
I almost stole him. You're really glad you took him. I almost 5-figure discounted him. I love you, bro. But they almost found their way to the Dodge.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know we were getting that credit. So
That was pretty cool, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was great. But it's I tell you what, and seeing that machine on the trailer, man, I tell you what, that thing, it just screams it means business. I mean, we got 300 foot of hose with it. So if we have to take it off the trailer, cool. We're going to keep it mounted to a pallet at all times, to use the Bobcat, just centrally located out in the yard, run hose wherever we got to run it to, and just let this thing start, because it's a money printing machine.
it really is,
yeah,
dude. I mean, bro, it's
we've used
night and day.
Sean's 3 times now, and it's like, all right, this is it. We're getting rid of this.
So I talked to Kevin Poole before we got it, and I was quizzing him on the Postmaster attachments, and he was like, I don't really like them. It's, a pain in the ass to get in there. And I was like, really? And then, like, once I saw the drive cap, I was like, okay, I can see how it could be a pain in the ass. After one, I was like, oh, this is fucking simple. This is simple.
Yeah.
I was like, you hold it in there and you slide it, and just boom, done. Like,
Sweet. That's what's up.
it's simple.
Well, I'm excited to get hands on with it tomorrow, man. Really.
We did have a learning curve, and my shoulders are jello. My shoulders are jello. My forearms are jello because I swung. Man, what is it? Swung? I swung the thumper.
Swung the hammer.
I swung the thumper. Had to have been like 115 times a day.
Oh man.
Oh, dude,
I did go fit. I tell you what, I was so nervous because we had an issue with the sub while we were gone. And if communication, people, communication is so important. Just be communicative. That's all the world needs is communication. But so I had to go, and we ended up kicking them off our job site. And so Monday when we got back, you and Destin went out there, me and Kyle went to that other job, and there was 3 postmasters that were way too low for this style fence. And I'd have raised one of them up over 1.5 feet. And mind you, we used 10-foot postmasters for all of our fences. That thing was over 5 feet in the ground, and I had to raise this damn thing up. And I was so nervous, man. You talk about like just, but we managed to get it at good old fashioned leverage. Like, we found this big rock column and put a 2x6 by 12 on it sideways, bolted some 2x4s on it, and we used like 12 foot of leverage to work all those posts up to where we needed them. So it worked out perfect.
I'm about ready to sell some Kings Plus.
I was going to ask you about that after using the bull, and after,
I'm about ready to sell some Kings Plus, bro.
Yeah, with what we have now, because with the credit Sean gave us for the purchase, we were able to.
No, it wasn't for the purchase. It was for the training.
Oh, is that what it was for?
Oh yeah, because we drove up there, spent our own money, hotel, all that.
We did.
did.
Told them that much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that we're able to get the pin nailer.
Or you get the pin nailer.
So now that we have that, I'm absolutely down.
Only thing we got to buy, because we were out of money at the time. Not out of money, but out of spending money.
Yeah.
10-foot equalizer.
Oh,
that's it.
Pop, yeah.
That's it. Other than that, we're ready.
After building our second Kings Plus on 10-foot centers, I'm sold. I'm sold on it. I was nervous the first time.
Did you see my video?
Mm-mm.
I shook the shit out of that fence.
Dude, it was solid.
It was solid as a rock. And I'm telling you right now, that ground was the same ground we have.
If not softer.
If not softer.
That ground, you could step in it and sink an inch.
Yeah. So I'm sold. I am 100% sold.
10-foot centers. Or comments from. Yeah, I'm sold on 10-foot centers. That and why not? If it works, why not? King and Master, would you do both? Maybe, yeah.
Hey, Alexis. Hey, guys, real quick, I want to give an awkward shout out, guys. If we have any of the women watching, this is Alexis. Alexis, no, bro, I'm talking about this. Go and check out, what is it? Stitchy Creations. Stitchy Creations, guys. It's pretty cool to watch, if you know what I mean.
That's my sister-in-law, and she makes these really badass hand knitted stuffed animals, all sorts of really cool things. Who is that?
I have no idea. This is YouTube, so I have no idea. This is somebody's made up name. Did I just get name dropped on a podcast?
What's your name?
Who are you? And we'll let you know if you did. Kevin Orlando, would you do both? To be honest with you, I gotta be honest with you.
You take this from the install side, I'll take this from the sales side.
I gotta be honest with you.
I'm waiting.
I can't stand Postmasters. I can't stand them.
Postmasters.
Driven Postmasters. All right.
You can't stand driven Postmasters?
Because I can't pull them up.
With my new trick, you can. It's very easy. With my new trick, you can. I found out how to pull them up without damaging them. I did 12 of them. I fine-tuned a whole row. Oh God.
So sorry.
Look at that.
I love you so much. I'm so sorry, bro.
Kyle. The guy who's
trying
to fix our transmission. Kyle.
What's going on, Kyle? Are you watching, bro? Kyle, why don't you come on in here and introduce yourself into the fence industry?
Absolutely. Come on in here. If you're watching, Kyle, come on in, Bubba.
Yeah. Come on in. So look, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna grab both sides of the coin. All right. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and then I'm also gonna play the good guy. All right. No and yes. And the only reason is because we are still waiting on the engineering specs on how truly solid Schedule 40 8-foot posts are. Because the information that Master Halco puts out, I'm sorry, there's no way a Schedule 40 pipe is going to bend in 65-mile-an-hour winds.
Absolutely not. No.
I'm sorry, it's a lie. Like, it's a lie. Like, I'm not trying to, do anything, but no, brother, it's a lie. So if we get the engineering specs that say that, we can offer, bro,
I'm already with it.
Even if we don't, man, it's a $25 post. We can offer a lifetime warranty on it. And
I already did it today.
My man.
I already did it today. I sent a quote for a digging set. Don't let me finish. 4 foot farm and field fence, crossbuck style, 4 foot. So
wire, no wire
with 4x2 goat wire, with wire. So I quoted that today, but then also quoted a Kings Plus, and actually Kings Plus material cost only came out to be $15 more per panel, with adding 2 pickets. But I broke it down to the 2x, to the board.
You broke it down to like the penny too.
Well, no, I didn't include nails, but that's already factored. But as far as okay, 2 pickets per box, 1, 8-foot 2x4 cut down. That's right. Did all the math. It was under $20 cost difference for the 2 of them. And so I sent them both, and I said this is the first one's wood digging set. There's no warranty on it. Wood is wood. It is what it is. However, if you buy this option for a couple $100 more, we're going to do a Kings Plus style on it. It'll be the exact same thing. The looks will be the exact same. However, every single post will be metal, will be driven 4 feet deep into the ground. And in the event something ever happens to that fence during normal use, normal whatever, I will, aside from natural disaster, hurricane, stuff like that, we'll replace it. Now, if somebody drives into it with a car, that's not our fault.
Yeah, not at all.
If anything ever happens to that fence, for the time that you have it, we'll replace it.
Absolutely.
I already did it today.
Absolutely.
I believe in it. I believe in it that much. And that today, he says 25.
It's not that we never believed into it. Just we didn't have the right setup for it.
No, but now we do. With having the new driver, with having the new pin nailer, it's absolutely doable at this point. And you think about all the hands-on training you get at these training events. It's not just that; it's also a lot of the side knowledge.
And you break it down.
Yeah, like I was saying, whenever you can get Sean or
all right, look, so
spitting numbers.
Basically, what it boils down to is, guys, we're not talking about putting 10-foot centers on wood posts. We're not talking about putting 10-foot centers on Postmasters. We're talking about putting 10-foot centers on Schedule 40 8-foot pipe.
Driven 4 feet deep.
Driven 4 feet.
Between 4 and 5 feet deep.
4 and 5 feet deep. Just depends if you fall into an old hole.
Under 3 up.
All it's got to be is half the height of the fence up, and it's got to be half the height of the fence plus 6 inches down.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, that is what it is. But after dealing with that, and not just that, bro, we have actual competent people that work for us now. And I love those. Hey, there he is.
Kyle.
There he is, Mr. Kyle. What's going on, brother?
What's up, buddy? Come on back.
Come on, man. You're not in the camera, bro. All right, guys, say hello to Kyle. Kyle, say hello to the fence industry.
How's it going?
Yeah, man. We got Kyle's gonna ship out to the Air Force. Go ahead and like take his mic, bro. Like you gotta talk straight into that one. Kyle's shipping out to the Air Force, and we're giving him a job until he is shipped out. And we are loving Kyle on board. Kyle is Destin's oldest son. And Kyle, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 19. I love working for you guys. It's been a blast, and I look forward to working even longer if I can. I'm kind of hoping I get shipped out in May, but at the same time, I'm also hoping I don't, so I can work here longer.
Heck yeah.
Well, remember, that comes first. We come second.
Yeah.
Business first.
Yeah.
But,
Absolutely, brother.
Like I told you earlier, until you ship out, you will have a job
Yep.
as long as you want it. So.
Yeah.
I'm learning more than I have with y'all than Air Force is going to teach me in 6 years. Already experienced a lot of that life over in Germany.
Hell yeah.
That's right. You lived in Germany. Yes, right. With your mom's in the Air Force?
Master Sergeant in the Air Force.
Yes, ma'am.
About a year out from retiring, so it's pretty
That's
good.
what's up, man.
Following her footsteps, huh?
No, I ain't going career.
No.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Not
Just
unless
doing
I
it for
get
the money, huh?
something Good. Learning experience. I need the discipline, so I'm told.
Well, hey man, we love having you on board, bro. And
I appreciate you helping out with the truck, staying late and helping out with the truck, man. That means more than I can't tell you what, just how you and your dad have came in here, your dad first, and we needed help and you were no issues jumping in. And I tell you what, man, in the first 20 minutes of you and I working together, I was like, you want to stay with us, bro? Like just hang out. Like we'll find shit for you to do. Like, and so yeah, we've absolutely enjoyed having you on board, man. I'm proud to have you. You and I worked solo together, hand in hand for a solid 9 hours yesterday out in the sun. And now you're able to keep up with me. I'm a seasoned outdoor. I've been working outside longer than you've been alive.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I mean, you kept up with me every step of the way. You asked questions. You even on the drive home, you were pinpointing things that I was doing that you were watching. Talking about my high-low pattern on my nail gun, and I was putting my nails, inch and a half or so off the edges, like those little things like that I didn't tell you that you still picked up. I'm like, damn, why does this kid gotta go in the Air Force?
yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Why you gotta go in the Air Force? But hey, man, we very much appreciate you.
Thank you for going.
Thank you for going in.
Man.
Thank you for your service that you're about to do. And bro, you have been an awesome, like a complete awesome addition to the team.
For sure.
And
man.
I appreciate that a lot.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
How much is it?
It's all
New mic's coming soon.
Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go get back to work. I'm a little dirty, so
You're all good, bro.
They're gonna kill us in overtime.
oh yeah.
Thanks, Bubba.
See you.
All right, guys. Well, we're already 4 minutes over, but I'm having fun.
It's
So,
it's fine.
it's fine. I'm good with it, guys. We can go a little bit longer.
Like I told a customer the other day, PVC fence can hold up to pretty high winds till the wind blows a lawn chair into it. And at that point, absolutely, that projectile.
You're not wrong.
Hollow metal tube, and that's how I sell the no dig with the vinyl.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I tell them it's and look at it. We're gonna take this post. We're gonna go 4 to 5 feet deep in the ground, and then also you're gonna have between 3 and 4 feet, sticking up out of the ground. So not only are you getting over twice the depth into the ground, but you're also getting strength above the grade as well too. To where if you just concrete it, you're only getting strength below the grade. There's nothing coming up out of that that's giving it any top support at all. And I tell them straight up, I was like, we don't build a fence without it. We won't, because if we want to if we're going to put our name on the fence, we want to be proud of it. We want to give you a product that you can be proud of, and that you and I both will know it's going to last a long time.
And not just that, but you know what? If a lawn chair does like blow out some pickets are a whole lot cheaper than they are.
Yeah.
Or
absolutely.
than like Postar.
I mean, geez, there was that photo of that tornado where it sucked all the paint.
Oh, that was cool.
But the posts were still there.
That was cool, man. It just
gone.
Like at first, like everybody was like, "Oh, it was just," but it was kind of like a domino effect. It was like all the way down the line. It was pretty cool. All the rails, all the pickets, and all that was left was the post. And I was like, "There's no way."
And then one of those was actually a King's Plus. It was not King's Plus, but it was a had the King nuts on them. That was pretty damn impressive. That is cool. You know, the posts and the rails and pickets can easily be replaced. The fact that the posts were still there was just freaking. I'm sure some of them had damage, right? A plumb, whatever, but still the posts were still freaking there, man. It's so cool.
And yes. Destin's son is absolutely amazing. He picks up onto stuff so freaking fast.
Yeah, he really does. He's him and Destin's both. I mean, and it's so funny. Before Destin has done a lot of cool things in his life. He's a Air Force spouse, so he's traveled around a lot. And he's done a lot of really cool things from what the stories he's told.
Built ukuleles in Hawaii.
Built $1 million ukulele business in Hawaii.
Yeah,
with
and ran it.
Woods and absolutely. But not only that, he was so funny. He made a comment that just stuck with me. That how until he came here, he didn't think that like
he thought that fencing was where bad construction workers go to die.
Yeah, essentially.
Basically.
And that after coming on and then just the first week of seeing the driven system, he's actually, while we were in Indiana, he bought over $1,000 of his own Mr. Fence.
And he was about to buy a bull. He was about to buy a bull. He was this close. I can guarantee you, after 2 more times of him using it, he's gonna buy it.
Probably next time we go to Indiana, we'll bring another one back.
That thing is smooth.
I can't wait. I'm sorry. I'm excited for
tomorrow. I am telling you what, dude. It is freaking smooth, dude.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
You got an estimate tomorrow?
I think I got one. Yeah. I've got a.
What were you gonna say?
I got a no dig pool fence.
Ooh, we gonna do some aluminum?
Do my damnedest.
Hell yeah, brother! I love me some aluminum, man. Especially some no dig, like aluminum with the SpaceX, bro. Oh my god, I love it.
I love it. I'll prefer no dig aluminum 10 to 1 to.
I'll never dig into that aluminum
or vinyl. I'm there like
the only way I'll use concrete on aluminum is if Pride One puts all them little plastic things in and they dug the holes off for us already and they already spaced it out for us already.
That was pretty cool. So we did. Yes,
that's the only way I'll ever do that again.
So about a year ago, check us out. So about a year ago, we did this commercial.
And it was like a month and a half after we were like 100% no dig.
We were all no dig, and they hit us up. We tried to pitch them no dig, but they couldn't because they had this retaining wall with engineered specs. And what they did was they had, I forget what they're called, but they were these
they were like
these housing units that went.
They were not
ground.
sono tubes, but they were like plastic.
A plastic sono tube with a lid.
With a lid.
With a lid.
And you had to pop it with like a rubber mallet. Like you had to go down and break the lids, not just pop it. Like you had to break them.
And so they set all those in the ground when they were building the wall. So that was very important that we kept in contact with the guys who were building the wall and like trying to make sure, hey, you cannot go past 6 foot on center on these. Like every single one. Like if you are setting,
no. You cannot go past 6'1".
Well, 6'1", whatever it was.
6'1" for our manufacturer.
So so we had to go in and tell them that, and but that was really cool. That was just because it was simple. You just dump the concrete in the thing and set the post, and it was done. And
it was wet set, like it had to be wet set.
Yeah.
So
because it was a plastic tube, there was no way for it to draw moisture from the ground. Yeah. So we actually took a big like 150-gallon drum of water, filled it up, put it on the Bobcat on a pallet, and just ran through a piece of concrete.
Bro, it was amazing.
That was
it was the easiest job. Literally easiest job we've ever done.
Like 600 foot of that in 2 days.
The majority of it was 1 day.
Yeah.
we had to go back and lock in because all we were doing was locking in the top and the bottom rail for like speeds. So we had to go back and lock in all the middle rails, post caps, all that stuff. But yeah, no, we did.
You know that fence has done been hit like 3 times.
Oh, I told you that.
Yeah,
bro. They fucked that fence up.
They messed that. They messed up big time putting that fence in way too early.
Even the landscaper contractor was like, yeah, they should have never put that in until we were done.
Yeah, not at all.
But all right, guys. Well, we're way over time.
Thank y'all for sticking with us.
And you know, I'm pretty much done at this point. It's been a long day. I killed the thumper today. My shoulders are straight jello. So, you know, we're gonna kind of slowly roll on the intro and keep on talking. And you know, guys, hey guys, look, we have Pavel and his wife on next week.
Absolutely.
Guys, Pavel and his wife are the people that I talked about earlier. That's $1.5 million in decks a week. Not a week, but they do like $1.5 million of decks a month. And they just jumped into the fence business. They are going to be live with us next week, 7:15 p.m. Central, guys. We can't wait. It's going to be an action-packed episode. It's going to be wonderful. Corey, you got anything else, brother?
And stay tuned next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank y'all for coming tonight. We had an absolute blast. Everybody, have a great Mike Levy. Have a great week.
Mike Levy, thank you, sir, again.
Nighty night. Keep on keeping on YouTube. See y'all later. Guys, enjoy your evening. And until next time, love you.